Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasted from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. In 1604, in England, a village schoolmaster and priest by the name of Robert Cowdrey wrote a book of words, debating the changes in the English words during his time. I'm reading a few paragraphs from a book called The Information by James Gleick. The Roman conquest was more like a deluge linguistically. English peasants of the lower classes continued to breed cows, pigs and oxen, Germanic words, but in the second millennia the upper class dined on beef, pork and mutton. By medieval times, French and Latin roots accounted for more than half of the common vocabulary. Moelian words came when intellectuals began curiously to borrow from Latin and Greek to express concepts the language had not before needed. Cowdrey found this habit irritating. Some men seek so far for outlandish English that they forget altogether their mother's language, so that if some of their mothers were alive, they were not able to tell or understand what they say, he complained. One might well charge them for counterfeiting of King's English. Well, as we understand, the nature out there is in constant motion. The universe is expanding, so is the language, let alone the music since that time. And now let's focus on our musical guests tonight.
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
From the album Let's Ride by the California smooth jazz alley group, let's listen to the title song, Let's Ride. And now let's listen to a song by singer, songwriter, musician Julius Adams, The Best of Me.
Every day, soul and mind, I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving my heart, I'm giving my love, Lord, for you to see. I'm strong in your word and all your ways, perfecting you and me, for me to say, I'm giving you the best of me, Lord. It's all in me to give you, Lord, the best of me, Lord. It's all in me. No time to give up, yeah, no way to stop now. It's you, Jesus, taking me to a higher ground, to use for mine in your word, to confess my victories on this earth. I'm giving you the best of me, Lord. It's all in me to give you, Lord, the best of me, Lord. It's all in me. Every day I must give you praise, walk you right up in all your ways, confessing my love you daily. I pray, giving my best every day, love your way. I'm giving you the best of my heart, my mind, my soul, Jesus. It's all in me, Lord. The best of my heart, my mind, my soul, Jesus. It's all in me, Lord. Lord, giving my best every day, love your way. I'm giving you the best of me.
Hi, this is Michele Osten on the Light Lounge with Dimitri K, introducing my new tune, Easier and Easier.
Each time you leave, it gets easier and easier to let you go. Even though I know tough alone, but it gets easier and easier. Though the nights are long, every time you're gone, I like you back, but it gets easier and easier to
This is John Armato, the drummer who loves ballads. If you love that sort of music as much as I do, you're in the right place, because you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
Thank you, John. With your sensitive music, we believe we're at the right place. Let's listen to Make Me Rainbows.
Hi, I am Betty Accorsi and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I am a jazz saxophonist and composer based in the UK, and with my quartet we have just released our new album called Growing Roots.
From Betty Accorsi's new album, let's listen to Looking at the Horizon.
listening to Light Lounge by Dimitri K. My name is Kevin Lucas, Kevin Lucas Experience. I have several new releases, Cahokia Winds, produced by Grant Malloy Smith, and also a remake by Drive by the Cars, also produced by Grant Malloy Smith. And I have another song, original, called Seen It All Before, by the Kevin Lucas Orchestra. I hope you enjoy. Have a great day.
Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Well, no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Who's gonna block the ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? something's wrong. Rolling down. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Oh, you know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh no, who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Hey, I'm Josie Bello, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. My current album, Resilience, has been nominated for your consideration in the first round Grammy category for Best Americana Album. Follow me on YouTube and Spotify and all the socials, and learn more about me at josiebello.com. That's Josie, Bello. Thank you, Dimitri.
Fiction hangs in the air, a prediction of what will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Does it matter to you that it's a lie? It's a thin white line running down the street where the truth and the lies always meet, and the asphalt cracks in the heat of the day, while the leader and his minions walk all over it and say, manipulate the street, it'll go our way. Deception works when perception rules, and then it becomes the truth. How does it feel to be played for a fool? Does it matter to you that it's based on lies? The end justifies the means when it's all about the money. The power and the greed get the bear to behave, and the day is saved. Does it matter to you that it's a lie? It's a thin white line running down the street where the truth and the lies always meet.
Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world.
Please stand by.
Two musicians, Madi and Dave Stringer, started 2 years ago during the pandemic an album which is out there and is called Mantra Americana. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, Madi and Dave.
Hi Dimitri, thanks for having us on the show.
We're listening to Boro Suker.
Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Nityananda, Borodoyal Nityananda, Borodoyal Nityananda, Borodoyal Nityananda, Shraddha Matra Loiden Paramananda, Shraddha Matra Loiden Paramananda, Koronitai, 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 Koronitai.
You guys are bringing a unique subgenre in New Age music that could be described as country and Eastern. What is the source of your inspiration?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I think our inspiration for country and Eastern, this kind of mashup genre that we created for Mantra Americana, is really rooted in our backgrounds. I myself come from, on my mother's side, the Shenandoah Valley, where there's a real tradition of porch singing, and that kind of deep country type genetic influence has just kind of followed me. Dave himself is from the South, but both of us have spent years in India studying the music. I grew up there, having lived there for 8 years, learned to speak fluent Hindi and Bengali. But inevitably, there was always a sense of kind of a country twang to the way I kind of replicated the music. And so it was my own personal spin that I think we wanted to preserve. It was very important not to do something that was pastiche or mimicking the Indian singing of these folk tunes, but to actually bring our own authentic spin on them that tied into our own musical roots. So I think that was really just sparked from trying to be authentic as well as tie into our genetic makeup musically, which is pretty exciting and cool.
I see the point, trying to be authentic while blending East and West. And speaking fluently Indian certainly helps. Let's listen to Shri Guru.
Charan Kamala Bhajaman, Shri Guru Charan Kamala Bhajaman, Chato Vidasri Bhagavad Prasado, Swadhana Triptam, Hari Bhakta Sangam, Tripava Triptam, Bhajato Sadeva, Vande Guru, Gurudev, Vande Guru Shri Chanaravinda, Vande Guru, Gurudev, Vande Guru Shri Chanaravinda, Vande Guru, Gurudev, Nikunja Yuno Rati Kelisiga, Yayali Biyutira.
For Madi Das, this is not the first time to brush with the Grammys. In 2015, his debut album Bhakti Without Borders was nominated for a Grammy. And what is the difference in your music between now and then?
This is a great question. Music has changed. We've changed. I think the last album we were able to do in the studio, which allowed, I think a certain level of efficiency where you had all the band playing together. With the pandemic, we've had to record separately, which allows for what's a lot more labor intensive, but it's also allowed for a lot more intentionality, so we can really scrutinize the music, have an instrument come in and then go out. It's not married into the track because it wasn't recorded in the studio that way. That last album was a charity album where I did duets with 12 female singers. This time around, with the pandemic really limiting travel and studio environments, it was just me and Dave and a couple other collaborators, and we brought in a harmony quartet instead of making duets. And then I think just on a form perspective, there's an interesting change that's happened in music where we no longer purchase music. Listeners are streaming And what that means is aside from a diminished return for artists, you really risk being skipped over if immediately you don't grab the listener. So gone from our album is the lengthy intro. We cut straight into the songs. You'll hear us, get you hooked quickly, and then we also added in a little bit of an outro at the end so that if you like what you hear and you stuck around, you can keep enjoying the vibe.
Yes, I see the two major differences that probably are differences for most musicians out there. One is the negative impact of the COVID, and the other is the streaming impact over the way the music is created. Nevertheless, if we like what we do, we should go and adjust to the conditions. We're listening to Hey Gopinath. What type of instruments you guys were using for recording the album?
We had a range of instruments. Dave is actually he's a maestro. He can play so many different things. So I myself am a percussionist background, although I do the lead vocals. So I played mridangam, which is an Indian drum, kind of like a tabla stuck together, and kartals, which are these cymbals, and I played cajon. And Dave, for his part, played, he played piano, guitar, Appalachian dulcimer, harmonica, what else? Harmonium, and organ. So he was all over it. We also brought in an amazing banjo player, James Hara. We had bass, which was also there on the first track, as well as a drum kit. So really, I think we pushed deeper into some of the more traditional Americana instrumentations with this album. And a lot of it was recorded remotely and then combined through the editing process.
It sounds like a diverse orchestra recording completed only with a few musicians. We're listening to Om Namo Bhagavate.
Namo
what would be the next creative challenge for Madi and Dave?
Yeah, the next challenging step is to finish the next EP. So this was a collection of 11 songs that we wrote together, Dave and I, in the pandemic, and we've released the first 5 as an EP in August. But we still have 6 more tracks to finish that collectively are kind of the same DNA, made under the same circumstances, a little bit more lively of the new tracks. So we're the challenge is finishing that, and then also just promoting both EPs. I think we've kind of done a soft launch of the first EP, but really we want to use it to gain momentum so that we can promote the whole project next year as the pandemic restrictions are relieved and we have more reliability for concert tours, etc., so that we can actually play the music live, which is really this type of music where it shines. It is at its heart comes from a tradition of live performance, and we really feel like that's the most blissful way to experience this music.
We can't wait to listen. And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Madi Das and Dave Stringer best of luck with the new release, and to ask where Mantra Americana could be purchased.
Yeah, well, Mantra Americana is available on Bandcamp to purchase. You can purchase in high fidelity. It's also available on Amazon and from iTunes. You're also welcome to enjoy it via all the major streaming platforms. We do, as artists, encourage where possible. If you like what you hear and you want to support the artists, all we do with the money we get is make more music. So purchase where possible, and that's a great way to support. So thank you in advance.
Thank you, Madi, and good luck.
Thank you for having us on the show.
You're welcome. And from the album Mantra Americana, let's listen to one more song, Maha Mantra Americana.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hi, this is multi-Grammy winner Paul Avgerinos, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. 7 years ago, Kevin Brahini Fortune and I won our first Grammy with Grace. We are happy to share our latest collaboration called Joy. The titles of the tracks form a poem that express the true nature of real joy. Joy is subtle, content, innocence, rising simplicity, childlike tranquility, serene rivers of light ascending. I hope that you enjoy the album in good health. And here is the first track called Joy Is.
Hello, my name is Karen Salicath Jamali, and thank you so much for having me on your show today. In a moment you're gonna listen to one of my compositions called Angel Gabriel. Angel Gabriel is one of the tracks on my new album Hope of Angels. This album is up for this year's Grammy consideration. I'm a multi-awarded artist, composer and pianist. Have performed in Carnegie Hall many times. The piece Angel Gabriel came to me in a dream. Angel Gabriel is a messenger of hope, peace and compassion. I really hope you will enjoy it. If you'd like to hear more about my music, go to my website www.kjamali.com. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
And now let's listen to one beautiful piece of music from Dr. Louis Anthony DeLise. It's called Time for Peace. Couldn't come in a more timely manner, isn't it?
Hi, this is Lisa Swerdlow, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I am a recording artist of New Age and neoclassical music, and you can find out more about me at my website, lisaswerdlow.com. Thank you.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.